Hello everyone, welcome to Anime Time HQ. Before we proceed, kindly support us and subscribe to the channel, thank you. Today we are diving into one of the most terrifying moments in Luo Feng's journey, the moment his soul was nearly extinguished by a single roar. In the universe of Swallowed Star, physical wounds can be healed and bodies can be resurrected. But if your soul is annihilated, you are gone forever. During his desperate escape from King Bark Mirror in the 9 remoteness space, Luo Feng faced a power he was completely unprepared for. Today we are explaining the legendary treasure that stood between Luo Feng and permanent death, the Tower Pearl. This breakdown is based strictly on the novel version, where the mechanics of soul defense are explained in high-stakes detail. Let's go into the story. The encounter began on Rock Island. Luo Feng was sitting cross-legged in a cave, completely unaware that he had been spotted by King Bark Mirror. You have to understand how dangerous Bark Mirror is. He is a special organism with a life gene level 2,000 times more powerful than a human. He possesses a technique called the Universe Mirror, which allows him to probe everything within 1 billion kilometers. Not even the most advanced automaton race detectors could hide Luo Feng from this predatory gaze. Before Luo Feng could even react, King Bark Mirror executed a space seal, freezing the spatial ripples across half of Rock Island. Teleportation was now impossible. Luo Feng was forced to fly for his life using the second form of his Shiwu wings, tearing through space to create turbulence. But King Bark Mirror was relentless. He began burning his own divine body, sacrificing his very life force to gain enough speed to close the gap. As the distance closed, King Bark Mirror realized that Luo Feng's wings were an Arcana-level treasure. Greed took over. He didn't just want to kill Luo Feng, he wanted to claim his treasures. That is when he unleashed his most terrifying talent, the Soul Howl. In the novel, this moment is described with chilling silence. King Bark Mirror opened his mouth incredibly wide, and everything in the vicinity turned absolutely quiet. This was not a physical sound. It was an immensely powerful wave of will and soul energy designed to crush the target's consciousness. The moment the attack hit, Luo Feng's mind went blank. He was instantly knocked unconscious. However, deep within Luo Feng's mental space, the Tower Pearl was already at work. To understand why this treasure is so legendary, you have to know its origin. It isn't just a random item. It is a fundamental component of the Star Tower, a weapon so powerful that even the most supreme beings in the universe cannot claim it. When Luo Feng became the master candidate of the Star Tower, he gained this pearl, which is essentially the miniature soul of the Star Tower itself. The Tower Pearl is a soul-type true treasure, a category of equipment thousands of times rarer than armor or weapons. Most soul treasures require the user to actively drive them with mental energy, meaning if you are caught by surprise, you die. But the Tower Pearl is a passive treasure. It sits at the center of Luo Feng's soul like an indestructible lighthouse. The moment King Bark Mirror's soul ripples entered his mind, the pearl reacted automatically, manifesting a crystalline barrier. In the novel's battle, the Tower Pearl acted as a vibration dampener for the soul. As the phantom head of King Bark Mirror appeared within Luo Feng's mind, bellowing with mind-destroying power, the Tower Pearl trembled and vibrated. Its light began to dim as it absorbed the impact, dispersing the energy so it wouldn't reach Luo Feng's soul core. If he had been using a standard soul defense manual, his soul would have cracked like glass. But the Tower Pearl is made of the same indestructible material as the Star Tower itself. Finally, after what felt like an eternity, the soul attack dissipated. Luo Feng regained consciousness, gasping for air and genuinely shaken. He realized with horror that if it were not for the Tower Pearl, he would have been crushed instantly. This treasure is the reason Luo Feng is immune to the soul control plots of the pinnacle races. To enslave him, an enemy would first have to shatter the Tower Pearl, a feat that even a universe master would find nearly impossible to achieve quickly. Following this attack, Luo Feng knew he couldn't win a battle of attrition. He made the desperate choice to dive into the 9 remoteness ocean, eventually jumping into the deadly 9 remoteness whirlpool. While King Bark Mirror watched in frustration, Luo Feng disappeared into a vortex that kills 99% of the universe venerables who enter it. But because his soul was protected by the Tower Pearl, he entered that whirlpool with his mind intact, ready for the next evolution of his power. the Tower Pearl, isn't just a shiny trinket. It is the silent guardian of the Blade River King, ensuring that while his body may fall, his will can never be broken. That is the story of the treasure that saved Luo Feng. What do you think? Is the Tower Pearl the most important item in Luo Feng's arsenal? Or are the Shiwu wings still the MVP? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for watching this deep dive on Anime Time HQ. We are pushing for 10,000 subscribers, so if you enjoyed this high-detail novel breakdown, hit that subscribe button and join the community. Until next time, keep exploring the stars.